Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Ironman. And last video, we spent about 50 to 60 hours getting from level 92 to 93 Slayer. 93 unlocks Smoke Devils, and Smoke Devils drop the Occult Necklace, which is a major item I want to have on this account. And what it does, if you didn't know already, is it increases your magic damage by 10%, which is pretty massive. The only monsters in the game that drop it are Smoke Devils and the Smoke Devil boss. It's a 1 out of 512 drop from these little baby Smoke Devils, but from the boss, it's 1 out of 350. So I do want to do the boss not only because it has a better drop rate, but also because chance for a pet too. And any pet on a UIM I feel like is really sick. You can kill the boss once off task, but in order to kill any of the Smoke Devils, like if I try to attack it here, you'll see that I have to be on task to kill Smoke Devils, and the boss as well. So the plan now is to get a Smoke Devil task. So we'll just keep on doing Slayer until we get the task. I'm going to be using Duradel, and I'll skip more tasks than I usually would, but I'm not going to like keep on skipping tasks until I get a Smoke Devil task. I don't want to waste all of the points on tasks. God, how many times have I said tasks so far? So we will be coming back here, but for now, I'm going to skip the task I had already, because we were like 2k Slayer XP to level when I grabbed the last task, which I didn't really want to do, so well, there's a chance we could get Smoke Devils right away. It takes so long to get these Slayer levels between doing birdhouse runs, farm runs, killing Skatizo, etc. And the XP as they level up obviously keeps going up higher and higher, and it's a lot of XP to get each of these levels now. Okay, first Slayer task, back at it. Okay. There's no overhead prayers that help at Thermi, so because of that, the best armor to wear would be like magic defense armor. So I'm going to grab my curl skirt and my blessed top out of the looting bag, and I gotta maybe clear out some of these other things too. I think the imbued heart helps at Thermi as well, so you take less damage, but I think I'll put that back in the looting bag because I'd rather not waste so much inventory space with all these items I have to keep on me. I eventually want to get 83 herb lore sooner than later so we can boost with the pie to make the potions that we need for the ornate rejuvenation pool. But besides that, I also just want to clear out a looting bag slot, so I'm going to use up all this amylase I've been holding on to with the super energies and make those into staminas. Okay, staminas have been made, and the inventory is looking pretty cramped right now, but such is life of an Ultimate Ironman. Let's finally get back into doing some Slayer here. Hopefully get a Smoke Devil task. Oh, and just as a reminder, we need about 40 mil for 99 construction, which is something I really want to get. And in total, including Nightmare Zone, we have about 18 mil GP so far. So we're almost halfway to our goal. That was 499 tasks in a row. We're going to get Konar for number 500 and get a nice point milestone task, extra point thing. Oh, we need that Death Talisman. There's a stash unit that requires a Death Tiara, I think it is. And that's 1 out of 128 from Dark Beast. So after this task, we'll go build that stash then. That worked out very well. I totally forgot that we could even get that and that we needed that. Wait, we need a Ring of Wealth for that. So maybe I'll just wait to get the tooth halves from other Slayer tasks, and I'll keep that maybe in the looting bag just for now. There it is, 500 Slayer tasks. We got 630 points, putting us at 2.2k points in total now. Like I said before, I'm not going to skip every task, but I will skip more tasks than I usually would. Well, there's 80 prayer. I didn't see that coming, but that's the first time getting a prayer level in a very long time, and 80 looks very, very clean and satisfying, and probably a necklace we'll never get or use either, even if we got it. All right, well, that is getting dropped over to the main. That is a 1 out of 512 drop. The freaking Dark Bow. I guess we'll put on once just to say we've worn it, but there's no use for a UIM. Well, at the very least, we got this spot filled up in the collection log. I don't think Death Talisman's on here. Maybe I just didn't really try searching hard enough, but at least the Dark Bow's on there now. I guess we kind of, in a way, finished Dark Beast today. We got their 2 drops, Death Talisman and Dark Bow, so. Hard clue. Yeah, new PV at Hispori. I know it's not really impressive, but I guess it's new for me. Oh yeah, I have the defense cape on because we just got a full Dark Totem and we were on a Greater Demons task. So we're going to kill Skatizo after we plant this seed back over here. I kind of gave up on the range method because it just takes so freaking long. So what I'm doing now is the flinch method, where I stand 1 tile away, wait for him to attack me, turn Piety on, attack him, and wait for him to attack again. I just keep on doing this over and over. And by being on Slayer task like I am right now with the Slayer helm, it's so much faster than even just doing it off task with the Void. So we're almost done here. I know it's a lot more risky doing it this way if I DC when I'm attacking him. That could be the end, but sometimes you just gotta risk it for the biscuit. Damn it. That'd be good timing if I got the pet right there. Alright. And of course it's the Heraldic Shield stuff. We still haven't gotten a key or a Dragonstone or anything to get a Dragonstone, which we need for the stash unit. And here's what the stash unit looks like right over here. We need a Death Tiara, which is, we got the Death Talisman, the Cape of Legends, and the Ring of Wealth. So for the Ring of Wealth, we need a Dragonstone, obviously. And I think the best way to go about getting a Dragonstone will be killing Rune Dragons. This is the Rune Dragon drop table right here. And a Dragonstone is a 1 out of about 18. So we're going to gear up for Rune Dragons. I think I could do like 3 per trip or something. So I don't think this will take much more than an hour to meet the drop rate at least. It's a shame we have the Hosta in the looting bag, and I don't think it's worth the time till I take it out. So we'll be using the whip. And here's the whole setup that I'll be wearing for Rune Dragons. I realize that we're off task. So probably more likely get 2 kills per trip. I have the Slayer helm on because it's just a very convenient helm to have. Oh, this is so bad, dude. This is going to be more like 1 kill trip. First kill. Oh, this account's actually so spoon-fed. This account is so spoon-fed. That was the first kill. It was like 5 minutes too. Oh my god. Okay, we should have everything that we need on us right now. We made it through the Abyss. Let's make the Death Talisman into the Death Tiara. Cool. And then the stash unit is right over here. We have the Crystal Saw to boost +3. And we'll put the things in there, and we are good. We have cleared up that inventory slot with the Death Talisman. It always feels so good to get stuff like this done, like things that have just been bothering you, and then you finally get it done, and you know that you'll never have to worry about it ever again. But we were still doing Slayer, hoping for that Smoke Devil task. And if for some reason I ever need a Ring of Wealth, like if I really want to grind out something from Gorax, I can just come to this stash unit and grab the Ring of Wealth from there, and then use that to get the increased chance for the drops that I would want from the rare drop table. Very niche situation, but it could come in handy. I mentioned earlier that I do really want to get 83 Herb Lore so we can boost for the potions that we need for the Ornate pool. And I was checking out the looting bag. Apparently we only have enough XP bag to get us to like a little bit past level 82. So what we might do eventually, maybe after we get the Occult, maybe we'll grind out Giant Mole for a little bit and get some of the mole parts or whatever and get the Bird's Nest from that. Instead of slowly just using the Bird's Nest that we get from Birdhouse runs, that would be a more micro-efficient way to make brews. And plus, chance for a pet, it'll be a little change of pace, a little bit of different content, and a little break before we actually get into Zulrah. That's still a little bit of ways away. We'll worry about that when the time gets closer. Yes, Smoke Devils! Alright, we're going to use up the Dark Totem first, and then we'll get geared up for it. I realized right after I got in here, I didn't put on my defense cape or my void or anything, so we still got the kill, and nice. Oh, dude, I had like all this money on me and stuff. I was so excited for Smoke Devils, I totally forgot to do anything to prepare for Skatiza, but let's prepare the Kirill skirt here. And we should have our setup. I could bring a DDS for the spec. The DDS is a better spec weapon than the Crystal Halberd for Thermi, and for Serb as well, and maybe some other bosses. I'm gonna make Slaughter Bracelets, which give you a 25% chance of each kill that you do not counting as a kill for your task, which essentially makes your Slayer task last 33% longer on average. Each one has 30 charges, which essentially means each one will last for 90 kills on average. So I'm gonna make 3 bracelets because one of them may be like halfway charged already, so I might want to break it. We need to get 3 red topaz from these rocks, and then we can buy the silver bars and arty, and then make these bracelets, and we'll be all set to go. Okay, so let me show you how these trips are gonna go. So first thing I did was cook all these sharks at the Myths Guild, teleport home. We're gonna spec up with the Dragon Battle Axe, restore the spec and the other stats from the pool, and then I'll drink the attack potion once we get there. I'll take the Fairy Rune Code, BKP, to Castle Wars, and then the cave to the Smoke Devils is a very short run from here. There is a method that involves teleporting home after each kill to restore your spec as well as everything else, and then just spec out Thermi after each kill. But I feel like it wouldn't be worth it if I don't have the Ornate pool, which would also heal my health, because without that I'll still have to eat just as much food and I'll still have to cook the food, so I don't think that'd be worth the time. Okay, no adventures are inside. We can head on in here. I turn my run to off when I do this, and then I turn my NPC attack options to right click only. I haven't done this boss in a very long time, but I think I have like about 1.5k KC or so combined across my accounts. Last time I was killing Thermi was on my hardcore trying to get the Occult Necklace, and it took me like 600 and something KC on the boss, as well as like 1 or 2 tasks on the Baby Smoke Devils to get the Occult Necklace, so hopefully we don't go that dry on this account. Oh yeah, and before we start, I will just show you my setup and my inventory, so feel free to pause if you want to see what I have. Overheads don't do anything at Thermi, so I'm going to set Piety for the quick prayer, and we'll just camp that the whole time. So we're going to attack Pot up and then head into the kill. And for those of you that haven't done Thermi before, because I know it is kind of like a higher level boss sort of, or at least a higher Slayer requirement, by doing what I'm doing now, by running under after each hit, you can, if you're doing it right, you can trade 1-to-1 hits with Thermi, versus if I were to just stand out here, like one of my hits would be 2 or 3 hits from Thermi, which is why I walk under after each hit. If you're good at the game, you could probably prayer flick, but you know me, I'm not like that good. I'm also just going to camp the bracelet the whole time over switching between Barrow's gloves and the bracelet, because I'll probably forget, to be honest, after each kill, so one less thing to worry about that way. Oh my god, bro, what is this account? What is actually this account? I don't know what to say. Dude, I actually really want to like grind out this boss and, you know, maybe go for more chances for a pet, but I mean, I want to move on with the account and get to like Zulrah and stuff. We'll come back here eventually. Like, I'm happy about it, of course, but I'm also very happy to move on with what I want to do on here. Look at that beautiful purple necklace that you could barely even see. There we go, that's better. Okay, so the plan for now, we're gonna suicide to Hespori and train Herblore. I know I've mentioned it a couple times already in this video, but we need to get 83 Herblore so we can boost with the pie. I know I could get 82 and boost with the stew, but I don't like using stews. We're just gonna go for 83 because level 87 with the +4 boost will be antivenoms, and we need 10 of those to make the Ordinate Pool and the POH. But to make the antivenoms, we need the Antidote ++s. Zulrah drops 10 noted Antidote ++s, so maybe we'll do a few Zulrah kills to get those so we can make the pool. Not now, but like after we get the Herblore level. Oh yeah, I just realized I just killed his spore not too long ago. Okay, we'll use a different one. Here's a list on the wiki of all the item retrieval services, like places where you die at and you can get your items back from. So I guess Vorkath is probably the most convenient to get to, so we'll use that one. Okay, Vorkath, the time has come. Boop. Ripperino. And just like I think with all the other death storages, you can use the money inside the death storage to pay the fee to unlock it. So pay 100k and it is now unlocked from the GP we had inside there. Wait, before I take the items out, I just noticed we have 170 mil worth of value on this account. What? Oh, plus we have like 17 mil inside of Nightmare Zone 2. Holy crap. These last couple weeks of PVM have like doubled the value of the account. Alright, well, we're starting off with level 81 with 204k to level 82 Herblore. We'll take it one potion at a time. We'll start with the super attack potions, I guess, with the Erits, and we'll take it from there. I guess it's good we're doing this too, because in the future, when we do go back to Thermi, we'll have the Ordinate Pool in the house, and we won't have to spend so much time making food. Wait, what the hell is that banker doing out the bank? Wait, his name's Banker Man. That's so funny. What a great novelty account. Oh, he just started talking to me. I just realized it's someone I know. It's Mr. Duckman. He's a UIM, but I guess that's his alt account. His account he uses to drop items over, I assume. That's so funny. Okay, well, here's the last inventory of the super attack potions. We have gained about 75k Herblore XP. Let's move on to the next potion and drop these on the ground for the cute noobs. Alright, we have about 2,000 Quarms in here. We're going to make all these into super strength potions with the limpet roots. We have plenty of limpet roots as well. Yeah, it's a lot of freaking potions, dude. I'm excited for this. We actually also have to grab more money out from Nightmare Zone to make these into the unfinished potions because they're 200 GP each, and that's going to cost us like 400k. This is my first time like actually making super strengths in bulk. I made them a few at a time in the past when I just need them for like a day or something and then drop them right away, but yeah, I mean, this is pretty much all the Quarms we've gotten from the start of the account, and the limpet roots too. Oh no, they're on to me. Okay, well, there is 82 Herblore now. We are still 250k plus XP to the next level, so we probably won't make it there, but we'll see how we go. And there's the last super strength potion. If we look at the XP now, this is what it's looking like. It took about 2, maybe 2.5 hours for the super strength potions. This is also including the super attack potions too. And I'm actually going to drop all these over to the main because first off, we are very far away from being able to make super combats. And then second, whenever I'm training Slayer, I use the Dragon Battle Axe as like a pseudo super strength potion because it increases your strength. And then I use a super attack potion to balance out with the attack that it lowers. And I'm sure by the time we actually unlock super combats on this account, we'll have gotten plenty more Quarms by then to make super strengths. And then for a little price check of all these, the super strengths are worth 2.3 mil. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking money going over to the main. Oh, who's that cutie over there? So with that said, goodbye 2.3 mil worth of super strength potions. These are actually all the dwarf weeds we've gotten since the start of the account. I've never actually used them to make potions before, but now I'm finally ready to commit an inventory/bag slot to ranging potions. So we're gonna make 210 of them because that's all the wines of Zamorak that we got from Serb. Yeah, Serb dropped all those for us. I'm probably gonna want ranging potions for Zulrah, so definitely a good idea to make them right now. I'm also gonna manually make these into unfinished potions because first off, we only have like 210 of them to make, and second, because I can't choose how many of these I want to be made into those unfinished potions. I'd have to get the exact number of GP for the exact number of unfinished potions I'd want to make, and just by explaining that, I probably could have done it in the time that took me to do that. But yeah, we're just gonna start making these now. And that is all the ranging potions made. So if we decant all these into 1 doses, that puts us at 630 doses of ranging potion. And my prediction for Zulrah is that we'll probably use 1 dose every 2 kills. That could change, but that's my prediction right now. So that will last us for plenty of Zulrah. And the last potion we're quickly going to finish up with will be making the prayer potions with the Ranars. And we are now done making potions, and we're still 88k to 83 Herblore. So that's pretty close actually. And the total XP that we gained throughout the last, was that like just over 3 hours? 368k Herblore XP, that's quite a lot. Beyond the fact that we just gained a bunch of Herblore XP, another benefit of doing all that was that we also cleared up a lot of spaces in the inventory/looting bag, which is going to be very important because once we start doing Zulrah, there are a lot of drops that I'll be keeping until we finish Zulrah, and then we'll be using up all those drops, but we need as many bag slots as possible. So at the moment, we are still 88k XP to go, and there's really no potions that I'd be able to make or I'd be interested in making that wouldn't be worth the bag space for now, except for brews, because I've been holding on to these brew doses that we got from Demonic Gorillas so long ago because I thought I'd have been making brews for a while at this point, but I have not been making these while doing birdhouse runs. So what we'll be doing in the next video is grinding out the giant mole. It'll be fun just to get some boss KC on the UIM, take the Dirax out the stash unit and dust it off. And you know, always chance for a pet too. That's always in the background, in the back of my head, you know. But that is going to do it for this video. With my freaking luck with all these drops, I fully expect to go thousands of kills dry on Zulrah for any of the items that I want. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.